We apologize for the inconvenience, but the spirituality and the eternity and the immortality of Scooby-Doo's adventures chronicle of the passion to ultimate suggested that we close the whole entire playlist of 23 to 24 media video presentations of this entire playlist known as the Makaluza143 Empire Expansion ICSD at VC4A European Research Council that up that up ecosystem of organizations, foundations, and business planetary universe companies in InnoTech, meaning in innovation and technology, product design, and social innovation and entrepreneurial development, straight to world-changing ideas, the product designs, workplace for innovators, and most creative companies in the universe and the most creative people in the universe, which are the likes of Mr. Sister Brian Makaluza, then yet Mr. Gordon again, Manelisi of Mia Travel Makaluza suggested that also we agree with the invitation of Scooby-Doo that for this last media video presentation. It is the fourth one here and the last one. We hope that you've managed to enjoy all the video media presentations as this year is our library corner of the ICSD presentations, media presentations. People of the global world here, the reason that you've managed to access that all the video media presentations were produced on the boardroom of the study of the library corner is because that we lost the condolences of our producer, Mr. Uvuyo Yovi Sugula, who has been a great service excellence into the production of all the media video presentations since 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Therefore, now let's carry on here. May you please just bear with us. If ever you've managed to recall that we have repeated the same words, and sometimes you felt as if the lines that were multiples of lines in a leading voice, it's because sometimes it's very, very, very in a rush hour for us to produce the media video presentation because most of the time we do it in the early mornings of 100 hours, 300 hours, 400 hours, such as this presentation now occurring in the 500 early hours yes, of the morning yes, of Thursday, the 11th. Therefore, this media video presentation is to support yes, the ecosystem of business companies such as the STEMEC that was introduced in the three previous media video presentations when we were introducing yes, the entire Vamushe Renaissance Innovations product designs, and when we were introducing the entire organizations, foundations, and companies awarenesses, campaigns, projects of Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation with the entire empire companies that we introduced all the way from the first media video presentation of 51 minutes, if I could still remember. Therefore, they are dedicated here to them such as the first one known as the Stiamek Universal Institute of Leadership and E-Learning Academy. The second one, the Planetary University of Philosophy in Religion, Heritage, Culture, and Tradition, with the study of multi-universal linguistic terms of modern philosophy in language, literature, immortality, and in eternity. And then the next one, the Amaru Gemini Kuruspie Versace Machiavelli Embassy of Immortality Commission Research, and the Cesar Brian Makaluza Masters of Philosophy in Inclusive Innovation Crypto Billionaires Awards of Scooby-Doo. As they are together, all four of them or three of them are the product of this media video presentation, which is dedicated to its name, yes, for the asset management in property management for global economic opportunities in property management, which in a single word or in a brief introduction, they are the mass and development multi-purpose partial care centers to render education and training services for early childhood and youth development, with including service for victims of empowerment and victims of substance abuse, with education and training programs for Global World and African United Unions refugees, and also for young for young adults, and also for teenagers, and also for old age homes, and disabled homes for people with disability. Therefore, to continue, our Skumbile West Coast Youth Foundation empire of organizations, foundations, and companies, including with the already mentioned companies, accompanied by the Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs ecosystem of collaborating companies such as Sisonge Sangoba Together We Conquer, Agricultural Farming and Urban Gardening, and Confederation Agricultural Farming to feed planetary One Earth and to feed the entire outer planetary business universe in agricultural farming. They are partial care, mass and development, multi-purpose education and training, skills development, through the Minister of Education statement of priority area of focus in STEAMEC global economic skills transfer that are driven for huge global economic opportunities to field support our United Nations, World Bank of the 7 multi-native continental parliamentary governments, so that the partial care centers It can support the 21st Millennium World Economic Sustainable Development Forum of the misfortunate, disadvantaged, underdeveloping international state national countries of each and every president state country by creating a private relationship with the empire of Skumbulile services provider organizations and foundations and the empire of Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Namushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Mushe Zodiac InnoTech Creative Creations, and the entire list of companies that were mentioned on the first media video presentation as service provider organizations and foundations of the business tomorrow, collective shifting systems, cooperatives, services and programs, projects and confederation, community development and community services, building a global crypto billions of foreign direct cryptocurrencies, gross net income investments through becoming a central supplier database to the United Nations government and to crypto billionaires, InnoTech potential investors and funders, and social, entrepreneurial, innovative economic skills development, education and training through a partial care mass development, multi-purpose centers that will consist of these following skills: the education, environment, health, child welfare and protection, arts and culture, care for people with disabilities through education and training, sports development, community partnerships, skills development with education and training, leadership and enterprise, employee volunteerism, socio-economic infrastructure development, schools sports development and community, farm and rural sport development programs, skilling for InnoTech with entrepreneurship and employmentability, unemployed youth training to be suppliers, mentors, facilitators, peer educators, uneducated, unskilled youth thinking to be sports coaches, guidance, life skills and career mentors, education and training, learnerships, bursaries, donations and business courses, grants and loans for business consultancy and business development, community development and capacity building for sustainable infrastructure, uh, water and sanitation, enterprise development, ICT in education, school learnerships, joint venture with local entrepreneurs, stimulating an entrepreneurial mindset, staff volunteering opportunities, construction, education and training for building housing, support agricultural sustainability, life skills and career guidance services, support primary, secondary and high schools and tertiary education, affinity programs, early childhood development, math and science skills, adult basic education, youth development, crime prevention, leadership empowerment, economic development, food security, empowerment through technology, technical and innovating capacity, intellectual leadership, and global networks, support for social justice, school transformation and empowerment projects, application of technology and data employee engagement, reinforcing a good governance, developing young minds through education, access to internet and computer technologies, business incubation centers, ICT training and entrepreneurship training, internet mentorship and microfinance resources, start-up businesses, connectivity, electricity, and education for entrepreneurship, upskilling of surrounding communities, catalyzing local business growth and revenue, the training of apprentices to become truly accredited artisans and technicians, growing the project and sustaining its impact. ESCOM Development Foundation equip small businesses owners with skills required to build sustainable businesses. KYB and Early Childhood Solutions working with municipalities, increasing children's access to early childhood development, improve the quality of early childhood development, unlocking streams for government funding, empowering communities through integrated InnoTech and entrepreneurship interventions such as Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Skomulile West Coast Youth Foundation, the Mushe Zodiac InnoTech Creative Creations, the Young Legends Gaming Entrepreneurs, the Sisonge Sangoba Together We Conquer, Agricultural Farming, and Urban Gardening, Confederation to Feed One Earth and to feed the entire planetary outer space universe, so that we can feed what our ancestors who came from the outer space, such as those ones who arrived with SpaceX in the return of SpaceX. Empowering communities through integrated InnoTech and entrepreneurship interventions. The Samsung training, empowering and employing youth, improving students' support, Sasol community development initiatives, young engineers scholarships, telecom forcing critical connections between education and empowerment, addressing the quality of STEM education to community schools, fund management, research, community assessment, social investment, infrastructure and financial management, skills training to recognize potential in people, partners, and projects. So, we therefore, for the entire list of skills and training introductions, we want to create an ecosystem uh, of organizations, companies, and foundations that have already been working towards the vision that we see and the purpose that we see, the mission of introducing education and training for skills development to upgrade our community youth of Africa, of Asia, of Middle East, of Indonesia, of Latin America, of Madagascar, Iceland and Ireland, of the seven seas and seven oceans, Middle East, straight to Europe and back to the soil of this District 6, Western Cape, the city of Cape Town, not forgetting the Republic of South Africa, Griqua towns of the Western Cape government and the city of Cape Town government since 1652 until 1992 in the name of the Griqua towns. Therefore, we also want to partner, associate our own companies that we've already mentioned with the ENS Africa pro bono workshops and courses that they manage also to offer us for business support and business development way back since 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. So we will honor them to also once again offer now this business development skills and training with us towards the goal of strategic development to support those communities of the misfortunate parliamentary government of the already mentioned continents, so that in the nearby future they profitably have a gross investment net of an equal share of the new world order discovery of the wheel of fortune. So we will honor the workshop, courses, and information sessions such as these following courses: for developing a business plan, HR Essentials, the business place information session, the speed networking for existing businesses, the workshop 1, overall businesses, compliance requirements for SMMEs, the business registration, the financial management for existing business owners, the marketing for small business owners, the first crucial steps to starting a business, processes and the procedures of supply chain management with the City of Cape Town, tailoring for beginners, tax workshop 2, employer session, the business place information session, the financial management for existing business owners, master entrepreneurial classes, marketing for small business owners, basic costing and pricing for small businesses, speed networking for existing businesses. I believe that those ones were the ones that were offered since 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Yes, at the business place situated in the heart of the CPD of Cape Town and in Khayelitsha District Mall sometime over then. And then it came around that in 2021, I was also invited into the ENS pro bono free legal services. So these legal services, I believe that I'll be receiving invitations for a home study. A home study is I am applying for home study in these departments, banking and finance. These are the workshops and business support, but to partner with the entire mentioned education and training programs. Yes, for mass and development partial care centers, banking and finance, business advice, business management training, contract law, domestic violence, employment law, enterprise development, supporting small businesses, family law, impact litigation, legal education programs, maintenance, property law, skills development for entrepreneurship and small business owners, small claims court, tax and wills. Oh, therefore, we also want to form what a business partnership, a business associates affiliation, a business relation in association what with the Craft and Design Institute that managed first to offer us workshop bursary courses in understanding financial statements, creative problem solving and design thinking, and cost and pricing, with also integrated marketing and communication. Therefore, we also want to partner here with Craft and Design Institute to become an associate partner in the development growth of mass and development partial care centers, education and training, as we've introduced the entire list of what we are capable of creating for the next future generation of our disadvantaged community, state, international countries of misfortunate, disadvantaged parliamentary government infrastructures. We will honor the Current Design Institute to offer the future of the 21st millennium into the global world, global partnerships, relationships in terms of the education and training in tax, in do-it-yourself product photography, in drawing intensive workshop course, social media management workshop course, integrated marketing and communication, logo designing development, human capital management, the recruitment process, building a success brand, understanding financial statements, financial management, product refinement, creativity plus product support, business sales, personal enrichment, my relationship with money, your product in the market, getting to know you, creative problem solving and design thinking, the best game introduction to managing money, business communication, and then lastly, to introduce a few, we also want to build a relationship of affiliates with the Business in Society handbook, a trilogue publication of the 20th edition, especially with their own list of sponsors. First, yes, sponsors over there. We will also like the privilege for these sponsors or to take a good consideration or to also sponsor us. Yes, in the name of the creativity, mastermind of master intelligence, of the power of intelligence and the power of brilliance, of the combination of Scooby Doo and Sister Brian Makaluza. What in forcing what no matter how hard it could be, that we do our best of the greatest intelligence to produce media video presentations, no matter what hour of the morning it is. Therefore, we will honor these sponsors of the Tri logo, but to also but offer us the same services they have offered with Trilogo and the Inyachelo executive, but to become the partnership stake shareholders partnership in the relationship of fulfilling these initiative offered by these sponsors. Wow. We want to support the founding editor of the ICSI, Vanessa Roque. And then we will honor the privilege of these long-term sponsors, yes, to please also offer us a long-term relationship so that we ensure that by 2020, 2023 until 2030, we have built a concrete foundation but of successful countries all across the globe. These are other selected companies that we believe that they are corporate researchers. But here we truly are so proud, yes, to come in front and offer ourselves a partnering stake shareholders private relationship that will keep the rhythm moving, that will keep the rhythm going, that will keep the momentum in motion, and that will keep our passion of passionate, compassionate business intellectual properties in session that they will offer us with investor and funder finance so that we patent for foreign patenting and to ensure that we produce a great education and training according to the first list that we introduced in the beginning. The psycho-economic development of program from Samsung. As you could remember that we also invited Samsung, and these one are the NPO respondents. These are other NPO companies of the global world. Others are from South Africa, others are from the global world. That we believe that they will offer some great assistance, but of great support on their own passionate passion and their own values and their own core values of the strategic development. So all these ones they come as from page 6 to page 21. Page 6 to page 21 in the Business in Society Handbook of 2017, 20th edition yes, of the Trilogo. That year was present into the 2018 conference summit. Another new venture creative academy that we want to introduce into the list over here, it is the Advanced Academy. They have a passionate passion for free training and development, education and training development workshop courses for young people at the age of 18 until 27 years of age, as they are willing to support 350 people per sub-council of all the what 24 sub-councils of Cape Town, and we as the I, Mr. Brian Makaluza, want to make a joint venture, yes, of Advice Academy, Craft and Design Institute, and the Africa Ends Pro Bono, the largest law firm in Africa, workshop courses that they render free access as the Advanced Academy offers national certificates in environmental practice NQF2, project support services NQF3, wholesale and retail operation NQF2, new venture creations NQF2, conduct center support NQF2, and then information technology technician support NQF4. Another combination that you want to introduce into the list, oh, this is the list of mass and development multi-purpose steermark leadership partial care centers designed for the already mentioned developments, early childhood development, youth development, victims of empowerment, victims of substance abuse, old age homes, and development for the old age, as others were already introduced here while we are on session before this 37th minute. Therefore, number one, another one that comes from the city of Cape Town, soil. We want to form a combination of global relations, global growth, global sustainable development to support all those countries of the global world that were always in eternity, immortality, and spirituality of the 1652 Dutch East India for Tracker movement until the 1815 independence.